Remember, the first and only reality of the Sith. There can only be two.
Hello, Star Wars fans. Adam the Star Wars Questioner here. It is 2019, and so with it, a new intro. Let me know what you think about it. Now, I really wasn't going to talk about this issue. I have other videos that I want to do, but due to the overwhelming nature of just how wrong everyone has been in interpreting what really happened in it, I feel that I need to once again be the voice of reason and logic. Similar to how I've been one of the few to continually ask about the possibility of a Star Wars movie being bad when everyone else is praising that it's going to be the best thing ever. And as the title of this video states, we are going to be talking about Vader issue 25. Honestly, this must be the singularly most misunderstood and downright misinterpreted piece of Star Wars literature out there. I would go so far to say it's more misunderstood than midichlorians.
How is that possible?
Vader is able to enter what I am calling the Dark World. It's similar to what the World Between Worlds is, but it's a dark side version of it. What's most interesting about this place is the fact that one can literally bring the dead back to life. Vader has already encountered this with Momin, so he goes in to bring back Padme. There's a lot of crazy stuff that he sees. He sees glimpses of the future and past. But what doesn't happen is the very thing that most people, even Super Star Wars fans, believe happened. There were no answers given. Everything in this issue is very metaphorical, but people are taking what's in this issue to be quite literal. There is two in particular that we will be mentioning. The first one is this scene of Sidious behind Shmi. Many people are considering that this is proof positive of Sidious being the father of Vader, that somehow Sidious manipulated the midichlorians to create Anakin. People have even argued with me that it was in the script of Revenge of the Sith. No, it was in the rough draft and the idea was cut almost immediately. They even used the opera scene to argue that this is true. My response: with this issue, you have got to remember that everything is symbolic, metaphorical, that they are glimpses into Anakin's mind, how he's feeling, and what his perception of reality is. What we are seeing is how he views Palpatine. Sidious has spent a decade slowly twisting his mind, manipulating his world views. Vader has gotten to a point that he believes that Palpatine was able to manipulate everything, even his conception. Vader no longer believes that he even had a choice in joining the dark side, that even his birth was meant to drive him eventually to becoming Darth Vader. The second one is that Vader trained Kylo Ren. How? Because the exact same line appears in this comic that Kylo Ren says in the movie. Yeah, the reason why Vader trained Kylo Ren is because the words, "Let the past die, kill it if you have to," is heard. Yet if this was indeed the case, then you also have to argue that Darth Vader taught Emperor Palpatine. I'm being serious, guys, because in the Dark World, we hear the line, "Your hatred has made you powerful." That is a line that is spoken by Palpatine in the future. You could also argue they taught Luke how to force astral project, as Luke appears in a column of light in the Dark World. See how silly such a thing is? The idea that a simple line was spoken and it therefore proves that Vader taught Kylo Ren doesn't make sense. Remember where else we hear voices speaking in the dark? The world between worlds, a place where time has no meaning. I'm sure that is the case here as well. It is possible some of his dark side energy resided in his burned helmet. This is something that's in canon. Dark side energies do infect helmets and dark side artifacts. But it is so badly damaged that it may actually have corrupted anything that he could have taught his grandson. We simply don't know if a dark side artifact needs to be whole in order to work properly. I would go into the Padme theme, but I want to hold off and make a video entirely dedicated to my thoughts and opinions on her, because she's a video in and of herself. Was she really there? Could Vader have brought her out? What would she have been had she returned to the world of the living? I have my own theories on what that was, and like I said, it's worth an entire video of its own. But let's face it, people are just so eager for the definitive answers that they are completely ignoring the fact that there was no answer to any of our questions given. The only answer that was given is that the dark side cannot give Vader what he wanted. I firmly suggest that people reread what Palpatine said about the galaxy being built on lies, and then you will understand more firmly what the answer given in the dark world was. The dark side is built on lies, and it does not liberate, but enslave. It does not give you freedom, it takes it away. It does not give you your heart's desires, it keeps it out of reach. Well, that's it for today, guys. Now it's your turn. What do you think about this issue? Leave your comments down below. Have a wonderful day, and may the Force be with you.
The rebellion cannot be allowed to persist. Ignite the inferno.